Hello boys and girls, and welcome back to another video. We are at part 27 of the Destiny 2 tower build in Minecraft, and firstly just want to say thank you to all those who watched the previous video. The previous video just kind of popped off. Well, it popped off in my world of views. So we had like almost 200 views in the first 24 hours, and that is a big jump from all the previous videos that I have done. So if you are one of the ones who watched that video and are watching this now, thank you. That it seriously goes a long way. But let's get back to today's video, shall we? We are working on this this eye that does, you know, the tonic potion kind of room. Now I know it's not exactly like it, I know. No, I did have to play with the size and the scaling and the shape, and like I said, you know, we're not doing a one-to-one Last City. We're doing Last City inspired own city. So we're kind of, you know, taking elements of that and bringing it into this world. But this kind of block that I've kind of been working on now for almost the last 10 parts has come up pretty bloody good. I mean, like, when I first started doing this Last City stuff, I was a bit worried about how I'm gonna, you know, like, build up these buildings and what it's gonna kind of look like. But I got a pretty good idea now, and things are coming together very nicely. So first up, as you can see, we are working on this first building. We're just trying to get, so I have actually been doing some stuff off camera and off stream sometimes, not a lot, just to try and give myself a bit of an idea on what blocks I'm going to use, how I'm going to use them, and, you know, just generally how the area is going to come together. And then once I kind of get that down, it's what you see right now. So like 95% of the work that gets done in this is on stream or on camera, on video. It's been recorded, so y'all can see everything that is happening. So we're finally starting to finish this little corridor area that gets, you know, from the outside back all the way into this little hall room that we see. And I'm trying to, like, keep it a little bit, you know, true to how it is in game, so you have an idea that, yeah, when you look at it, you can kind of sense where you are. And we also need to finish these buildings. These kind of corner buildings kind of got left behind a bit as we were shaping everything else out. But as you can see, I've been going through, you know, all the little cracks within this area and filling out a little bit by bit as we move along. So we're kind of finishing up on this area right now, and then we'll zoom up and have a great look at everything. And now we're building up this second little area here, and as you can see, there's like a little corridor that goes out to right here as we are building. So this is kind of the shall we say, like, the docks, you know, not the docks, but, you know, the little area that's overlooking the water that's going to be there. And this room is where that what was his name? I think his name was Varix, that, you know, that guy. You know the guy that, yeah, he's in there, and like I'm so sucking at that sound right now. But the clicky boy. So we're making that room in there now as well. So I'm gonna work on this a little bit better. You'll see at the end of the video how it kind of turns out. But I think we can do it a little bit better. And we're making sure, you know, I'm making sure that I'm getting the roof of this area nice and done as well, so it does look, you know, complete. So this is all the, like, little bits and pieces that we're just doing as we get to the area. and just a little touch up on the restaurant area, the cafe corner area. So just building out the fences, building out the walls, just trying to, you know, like little things like this add a lot to the overall aesthetic. So just trying to do little touch-ups here and there to improve the overall look of the area. And now we're back to the building. So this is going to be a long cut where I work on this building. So I'm going to let this video play out, enjoy it, and I shall talk again when there's something important. Now that is looking very good, and we kind of got that stone block there as well, just to start setting up the second floor of this building. Now as we go around to the laneways, I love this shot, by the way. It came up so good, just cleaning up all these areas as well, so it's kind of sealed up and ready for expansion. There's also going to be an underground area to this, which I kind of work on right now, a little bit off camera for a few seconds. I'm just going to dig in the hole a bit in preparation for the future, but we'll worry about that when we get to that stage. First we need to keep working on this building and getting it closer to the finish for today's video. We are getting closer and closer to the end of the time-lapse videos, and we are going to transition into the good-looking Minecraft. Look at that! That I think looks bloody amazing. I really like this shader and how it looks. So having a look around, let's just fly around. We can see that there's a lot of stuff in there. We've been working hard over these past few weeks, over these past few videos, getting all this together, all this up. It's really starting to come together, and I am really happy with the progress. So for the rest of the video, we are actually going to stay in this mode, and we're going to see the building from my character's position. So there's going to be a little bit of tweaking as we look around. I've got to finish off this roof area as well, and I like that. You can kind of come out through there if you want to, and that's where the big hole is, where the underground area will be in the last city area. So let's get to work on touching up this area. So I was contemplating how I'm gonna, do these walls, and then like when I switched to this camera mode, I really liked this color combination. So the stone with the sand bricks for the exteriors, and now we're kind of working on the middle, and you'll see soon as well. I start to kind of mix things up a bit to make it a little bit more lively, adding different colors, different stone blocks, different colors, just to kind of make it a little bit more realistic. And I think by the end of it, it's gonna look pretty bloody good. Right, we are nearing the end of, well, we are at the end of the building part, and now as we have a look, so that little tube will kind of go up and kind of be a skylight for the whole area, and we'll do some kind of apartments on the second floor. But overall, I am really digging the ambience in this room. So it's going to be glass windows looking out that way, and this side will be covered with the stone bricks, and we can see that building as well. We're going to finish off that building a little bit as well. I did kind of procrastinate on how I wanted that to all come along, and you can see the tower in the background as well is looking mighty schmicky. And as we fly around again, you can see the rest of the city in the horizon. We're going to do a U-turn, have a look, and like during these phases I'm also taking screenshots of the progress, thinking of what to use for the thumbnail for this video. But as we have a look, I think the water area is going to look bloody awesome as well. I'm contemplating how wide or narrow the water area should be. So if you got some feedback on that, be sure to drop a comment down below. And I haven't preached this earlier yet, but yeah, like, comment, subscribe goes a long way. So for this corner area, I am thinking we need a big modern building. It needs to be probably half the height of the tower. Like it needs to be proper. So I'm gonna try and get some ideas on what kind of building we can do for that area, because I think it's gonna need to stand out. It's gonna be a bit of an odd shape as well, I reckon, but we will get there. And as we look at the tower, I think it is looking bloody awesome. It has come up really, really good. I do need to do a revisit to the tower and see, because there were a lot of gaps and little things that I needed to touch up on. So I think we'll do that soon as well. But for today's video, that's it. If you've made it this far, thank you very, very much. And I shall see you all again in the next video.